early morning strike. Here we come. Alright, we're airborne on this beautiful morning. And hello to everybody. Hope you guys are having a great day so far. We're in the F-15 Eagle, and this is a mission I've actually flown the F-18 before, and I always link my missions that I fly in the description down below, and so that you guys can also download them, fly them yourselves. These aren't my missions, full disclaimer, and I appreciate anybody who is a mission creator and makes them public for all of us to enjoy. So I discover different missions, fly them, post them here, not necessarily as a tutorial, but kind of as a walkthrough for entertainment. I find a lot of people who watch DCS videos on YouTube don't necessarily fly DCS, and sometimes just like the our av geeks like the footage and all that. So let's just turn to waypoint 2 now. We just go ahead and punch that in. It said auto sequence, but we weren't within 0.5 miles, so it didn't change automatically. So we can just punch in the UFC and switch to navigation 2A now. So as I was saying, I think a lot of people don't necessarily watch DCS because they fly it. Sometimes they just like the content. Hopefully you guys found my page and liked it as well. Man, that sun is really blinding though as we fly east towards the sunrise. We'll just maybe put on our visor. There we go. It's a little bit better. Now, something I'm really disappointed with is that there's no helmet mounted display. I've gotten really accustomed to that tool in the F-18. You can look, obviously being in a bubble canopy, you want to look around all over the place, and you're always getting information with the helmet mounted display that you don't get, unfortunately, in the F-15 Strike Eagle, which is a big disappointment. But as I was saying, so this mission is going to be a two-step process where we are going to attack and bomb 2 chemical weapon plants that are based on water. I guess they need a lot of hydro for whatever they're doing, so they're always next to bodies of water, and so that's where we're heading right now. And we should be there in about 9.5 minutes, and so it gives us a bit of time just to enjoy this flight and then set ourselves up with our weapons. But we'll bomb 2 different plants, head to a different airbase to rearm, refuel if necessary, and then finally we'll take off and go ahead and attack another 2 plants for 4 plants total, which should be a mission success. I might just go ahead and set up our program. Now, in the F-18 loadout for this mission, it was 2 Mark 8, or they said to bomb 1 plant you needed to just drop 1 Mark 83. Mark 83s are 1,000-pound general purpose bombs. Unfortunately, in the F-15, those aren't available. It's only the Mark 82 500-pound bombs or the Mark 84 2,000-pound bombs. Now, I didn't want to go with a 2,000-pound bomb, figured that'd be overkill, but we may as well do the Mark 82 and drop 2 of them. I mean, the math checks out as long as we hit our target with both bombs. So that's exactly what we're going to do today with Program 1. Just select 1 Mark 82 on each side. We're going to do CDIP, and fuse will be in the nose. And just like that, when we hit weapon release, we will drop 1 bomb on each side of our jet, and hopefully hit the target without any issues. Now, the plants are said to be covered by some AAA, so we'll just have to be on the lookout for that. Probably want to come down very, very quick. Makes it harder for them to hit us, and then hopefully we'll be safe and hit the plant. So we're just coming on this lake at waypoint 2, and somewhere in the distance, it's a little hard to tell. See a little white speck here. That might be the plant, but we won't know till we get a bit closer. We're still 3 minutes out, 30 miles. Alright, so if we take another look, I do think this is the only thing that looks like it could be some sort of building along the lake perimeter. So that's what we're going to be aiming for here. Let's make sure master arm switch is on. Let's get into air to ground. We are ready here. Where altitude is going to be our friend here. So we're coming down at a good angle with a lot of speed. Kind of just curious where waypoint 3 might be. Ah, it's right there. Okay, actually I see the second plant. So we know already where we're heading to next. Now we're in air to ground mode anyway, so it's not a big deal. Go ahead and designate with our pipper here the first plant. Right there. Alright, time to release, 27 seconds. Alright, let's get ready to drop our bombs here. Bombs away. Time to impact, 6 seconds.
Dark Star, first target destroyed. Nexma, Dark Star, first target destroyed. Next target is close by on the perimeter of the lake located at waypoint 3.
One down, one more to go. Let's see if I can make that one look as easy as the first. Go ahead and select it like that. Time release, 8 seconds. Bombs away, and let's get out of there.
Dark Star, second target destroyed.
Nice.
To Nalchik Air Base to refuel and rearm.
Let's go. 2 for 2. That was pretty good. Let's get back out of air to ground into nav mode and do waypoint 4. Which seems to be relatively straight ahead. There we go. So in theory, we're halfway through the mission. Now we still have to land at Nalchik Air Base, rearm refuel, and by the looks of it, I mean, we still have a lot of fuel. We're not even going through. Are we not even going through the internal? We're just going through the external bag? Are you kidding me? I mean, we got plenty of fuel, and we did go through half our bombs, and only because I was a little trigger happy on the first one, but I honestly don't think we needed to. And I think that's one of the main key differences between the F-18 and the F-15. Now, this is by design an F-18 mission. and that's perfectly fine. It means we do have to make a stop at an airbase where the F-18 wouldn't have had enough capacity in its loadout to carry all the bombs and fuel to fly this mission. But the F-15 Strike Eagle is a lot larger, and so we can carry 12 Mark 82 bombs. We can carry one fuel tank, and it's got a lot more internal fuel with the conformal fuel tanks here on the fuselage. So this jet is just a lot more capable for this type of mission. These mountains just are so beautiful, and honestly that's one of DCS's claim to fame. The Microsoft Flight Simulator is a nice simulator. I am considering getting back into it with the new Microsoft 2024. That trailer looked unreal. And just for those who don't fly DCS, and I realize I think a lot of people on that watch YouTube DCS content don't necessarily fly. I'm curious to know if anybody watching this video just loves DCS or loves fighter jets, loves aviation, and doesn't actually fly DCS. Or maybe you're thinking of getting DCS, you're just waiting for maybe better computer specs. But let me know down and below if you don't actually fly DCS. But just for a reference, this is the free map that comes with DCS. You can fly the, I think it's the P-51 or the trainer variant of the P-51. You can't shoot anything. As well as the Su-25 Russian jet. I don't think we actually need to. We have enough fuel internally to fly the rest of this mission, as well as enough bombs, but as long as I guess we don't miss our targets. But that's okay. The mission asked for it because this was an F-18 mission. So we'll just practice, I guess, a landing and then a takeoff procedure. Make the most of it. Oh, a bit of a bounce. Oh, that was a little rough. Let's go full air brake. We'll even use our ailerons and everything we got to brake this bird. As we approach the end of the runway, man, this thing doesn't want to stop. Gonna stop on time here?
Null check. Next left for parking. Head to fuel tanker to refuel and rearm.
Oh, used every inch of that. Definitely not the worst landing I've done on this channel. To be fair, the other ones were on the carrier deck, though. It's a lot harder, but I have a lot less experience in this jet, so yeah, you win some, you lose some. I'm not going to lose sleep over this one. A couple of Hornets looking good.
Null check. Expect runway 24.
Null check. We've done runway 24.
Fire crews on standby. They knew we were coming into town. This looks like our fuel truck. Alright, so we're all set. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's head to the end of runway 26. Get ready for another takeoff. Alright, positive rate, gear up. Let's head to waypoint 5. Alright, so we're on our way to waypoint 5 at 6,000 feet as directed. I think once we get closer to the target, we'll probably gain a bit of altitude. We're just about 16 miles away from waypoint 1, and I definitely see this little pond here with a factory there. So let's get ready back with our air-to-ground mode. Maybe get back to the armament page. Air-to-ground, program 1 I think is still good. For whatever reason, it doesn't say Mark 82 anymore after we've into the airport, but I'm not sure what that's about. Hopefully it still works. Program 1 still looks configured and it still says ready, so I'm going to assume we're okay, but yeah, it doesn't say that we're in the Mark 82 bombs with us, but that's alright. Let's just start to climb. And actually, let's first designate factory. Like that. And let's climb a bit more aggressively here. I want a bit more altitude for our way down. We're just under 5 miles away. Let's get ready here. Bombs away. Let's turn away here.
Target destroyed. Head to waypoint 6 for fourth target.
Nice, good hit. Let's not hit the ground though. Trying to dodge that AAA, but nice hit. And we're on a roll today. Okay, let's go back into navigation. Waypoint 6, I believe. Ahead to the right. 40 miles out. Let's gain some altitude again and let's see if we can't go 4 for 4.
Puma, Dark Star. We have 4 bogies at 60 miles moving north. We are tracking. Keep on course.
Dang, okay. So they're ahead of us, not coming in our direction. We're heading west. So they're up ahead heading from our right, or from our left to right, 60 miles out. Keep on course. We still have a mission to fulfill here, but we'll have to stay vigilant. 4 bogies is a little scary, considering we have 2 AMRAMs and 2 Sidewinders. And earlier I mentioned that there is no, there's only a visor and no helmet-mounted display in the F-15, which means you can't use the AIM-9X for high off-bore sight shots. So that's, again, I know this isn't made for air-to-air, but it's really, really unfortunate. Really unfortunate.
Puma, Dark Star. Bogies have continued to move away. Continue on course.
Alright, thank goodness. And we definitely see the lake, and I believe that the factory is right there. The weapon plant is right there. 20 miles out. Alright, let's get back into air to ground, get ready to drop more armament.
Dark Star. 4th target around lake at waypoint 6. Search for chemical, plant and destroy. You are cleared in front.
Perfect, we know the drill at this point. We're a little far, but we should try and get our pipper right on there. Right there. You can always adjust at the last second. Time to release about 30 seconds. Alright, let's go. Let's get in our dive here. Bombs away. Peel back.
Dark Star, target destroyed. Head to waypoint 7 for south to Stennis.
Nice, building's on fire, looking good. Now, the one thing I didn't edit in this mission is the Stennis. Now, in the F-18 you can land on the carrier deck. In this scenario we can't. So I'm just gonna keep flying here. I might have to wrap up this video here if I'm gonna be honest. We'll just head to waypoint 7 right now. Maybe just sign off here, but yeah, this is a really fun mission that you can do in the F-15. You can actually do it in the F-18, so if you have one module not the other, by all means, the link to the mission is always in the description down below. I hope you guys liked the video. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and like the video for me. It'd be much appreciated.